Alright guys, we're going to be doing a backup camera in this BMW today. As you can see, someone had it in here before, so we're going to reuse their whole might as well. If you ever see this one looks like it's kind of roughed up, so you're fine. But if yours is nice and shiny, make sure you give it some paint so that way it doesn't rust out. Worst thing that can happen is the rust. As you can see, he also went through here. I think we're going to try something a little different. I don't quite care to go through there. So there's two ways you can do this. You can undo these screws and then try and pop that whole panel out, or if you have a panel popper, you can do this. It just goes underneath here. But sometimes it's fun, you got to get the corner. There you go. And there's little clips all the way along. Right here. One more. Alright, this flicks out of the way. You can see where the insulation's been mulched. You can see he went down through here, and this is where he got off his reverse wire. So I'm going to take a look at this. Now, the reason why I'm saying we should check this out is because there is a wire grommet down there. I want to see if I can get to that wire grommet. I might have to take this apart a little bit, but if I can find a trough or something that goes into here, I would much rather, if I could, bring my wiring down into here, just to show you how easy this would have been for him. I literally first tried pretty much, just slid this from here towards there, seen the tip and pulled it out. It was like nothing. So don't do this. Then the other thing is then you're just gonna pop this up, and that harness, which is right here, you'll feel, if you put your finger right here, will just come up and back around through here, and you'll feel your fingers touch each other right here. So, like literally, if I move this out of the way, there's my finger. So, you can either make a hole through this grommet or push the wire through this grommet. If you're gonna push your wiring through here, it could be a little bit more fun, just because of the fact you have a head of an RCA on there. You can separate this though and spread it if you get it close enough together. Like you can open it up like that. See how I'm pulling it? And all you'll do is you'll put a little bit of soap on it so it slips through a little bit easier. Just go through carefully. You don't want to break the head off of it because that would really suck. So before I pop this cover back on, I want to show you guys what I've done. So right here is the ground wire for the backup reverse light, and this is the power to the reverse light. So as you can see, this one comes with a ground and a power on this end, and what that does is actually feeds back to the stereo, because they make it so you just tap off of the reverse light on this harness. So if you're gonna look for a ground, which you will when you have a backup camera, go here, and if you run a separate wire, you run a power wire to your camera, you could just tap off of your reverse light for most models. Depending on the car, who knows? You might have a car that this might actually send a burnout code for the light bulb. A lot of the times it won't, but it's just a warning I'm still going to give you. In this case, I'll tell you if it does on this BMW, but I don't believe it will. So now the next thing to do actually is just pop this plastic cover back on. Remember, you put the teeth in first and then clip it on. After we do that, the rest of the wiring will be here. Now if you look right here, I'm not actually going to go into here because then I have to pull out seats and stuff. What I'm going to do, this is going to go right here. I'm going to walk this rubber back in. Oh, sorry, to show you what I did here, put a small cut in here. After you do this, you can fill this full of silicone if you so wish, so that way no water gets inside your door, although chances are it's designed to have water go through the door. So I'm just going to pop this in, and then I'm going to pop this other side in, and then after this is all popped back in, and I know it's watertight like so, then we can start taking our wire and tucking it in along the rubber along here. And what this is going to do, which I'll show you in a sec, if you continue doing this, it just creates a water seal, watertight seal all the way along here. This part can bite your fingers a little bit just because you have all these little plastic hooks in here. just bring it right out of here. All right, now this can come down just like that. We'll just check our door. Yep, free of clearance. Now the next thing I'm going to do is make sure our backup camera has enough length, because the last thing we want is for it to, and as you can see, it's not catching with anything, which is good. This might be just catching up here, but our wiring right here, that's why I've left a loose loop, so it'll be absolutely fine. So from here, tuck it all the way up to this plastic piece right here. I'll show you from this point. You already seen what I was doing, just rolling it and tucking it like that. So if we take a look here, you can see it's just on top, and I've bolted these two to hold it in. I ended up bringing the connector inside, keep it waterproof. So that's all in here, as you can see. Just taped it up, tucked it a little into the insulation, so that way when I clip this on, it'll put pressure on the insulation and keep that so it shouldn't rattle. So we've tucked it in here, and then you're gonna bend this up, pull this down a bit, see how it moves, tuck it in. Now it's right to here. You can bring it right to here, and then if you bring it down to here, you'll feel the end of the headliner. Then you take this, bend it around, and go up the headliner, which is fun when you're working with your fingers, just like that. Perfect. And then now I'll go to the other side. So just put this down a bit. Perfect. That was the old one. I'm just gonna bring this through here like that. I just want to make sure it tucks around properly. Perfect. Because I do not want this coming down, because there's nothing worse than having one of these wires come down. Now the other thing you can do is, once you get to here, is work in reverse, which is you come over to this side like that, and you'll see the pillar right here. Well, what you can do is work reverse. We'll tighten this wire up in here. Just bring this down. And I don't know if this is, oh, just like that. Perfect, that's a little easier. See this? Now you can do this. Pop it down like that. And as that pop, just come around to the back here. So now that we've popped that, see this? You can just tuck it in up there nice and tight. So that way you're not going to see it. This, come up here. You can tuck it into this part of the headliner if you'd like, or just into that rubber. But we can just get it back into here, clip it in. Perfect, just like that. This comes in. Just like this. Tuck this in along the rubber. Come over here, do the same thing we did there. You're just gonna pop it out once again. Just like that. Go to the other side if you so wish. Do the same thing. And then now that you do that, bring this up, around, through, if you really want to. Just like that. Then just keep this in here and you slip that back. Again, just line your clips up. Let's see, there it is. I'll get that back in completely in a moment. Try and keep it sort of tight along here, and the only reason why I say that is you don't want to I've still got to sync that on 100%. There we go. Just like that. Just like that, we're at the front of the car. So where I ended you was right here. All I literally did is I continued tucking our wire in, and now it's tucked into right along here, and we got to here. Next thing to do is there's this plate with 5 screws in here. We're gonna loosen this, and I'm gonna see what this all is. This is from the previous owner, I have no idea. But we're just going to loosen this off, so that way we can see where we can zap strap our reverse camera wire to. After you remove the 2 front end, or the 3, sorry, Phillips, right here there's 2 screws, little twist screws in the back. You just twist them with your finger and they fall out. Then you can just pop this down a little bit so you can operate in there, and we can tuck this wire in or reach around here, zap strap up here, and I'll show you where I go afterwards. If you remember, this is right here. I just tucked that wire in all the way along here. Then I ran a fish stick from here down to here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it in and along and then come down through here. And to do that, all I had to do is, of course, I pried this out like that, and then I was able to catch the fish stick. It goes on in quite a weird angle, so just keep that in mind, but it is possible. From this point, I'm going to hold that out and pull that up. So right here is that wire that we hooked up to your reverse wire. In the back, this is the power wire. If you look at here, and we're reading these, oh, it says rear camera plus. If yours just says reverse wire, don't worry, it's not a big deal. All we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this onto here, solder it on, and then plug that into backup camera or rear camera on your stereo. And then I would plug it in, and then once you have your stereo hooked up, shift it into reverse, see that it switches the camera on, and it also only works when you shift it into reverse. After you've done that and you've checked both, one, if you shift into reverse, it pops up with a black screen, means that this video wire isn't hooked up properly. If for some reason it isn't working at all after you've checked that, this wire could be damaged or it could be the stereo. I'll leave it up to you which one you want to check. Next thing that you're going to want to check on is, depending, is if yours doesn't say camera plus and it just says reverse wire, you might have to go into your stereo settings and switch the trigger, whether it's positive or negative. And then that should be all that you have to do, and that backup camera should be working. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.